Hey guys, Zycath here, bringing you part 4 of the Stalker survival series in the Long Dark. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. When we last left off, we ventured down south, reached the end of the coastal highway, so we know if we go up here, this leads to Mountain Lake, other areas. We found a memento cache on the other side of the lake with some houses that we'll know that we'll be able to loot. Overall, we've found some nice stuff, so we're going to continue adventuring. Found a deer carcass as well. We've got all this stuff curing in here. So let's just give it a go. Trade Dropbox. I know what that was talking about now.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yep, character is hungry. We are definitely looking around for food. Let's go ahead and eat one of these energy bars. They are a considerable amount of calories. Not a lot of weight, but that isn't what we like to see when we come out of the building. And unfortunately, we've already read everything there was to read in the book. So there's not a lot that we can do from inside. If we had an indoor stove, I would be down to boil some water, find something to pass the time productively. I think the best that we can do is probably just take a quick nap and hope that this blizzard subsides soon. This is one of the parts of the Long Dark's weather system. You see, you've got everything to worry about between your temperature and, you know, food, water, needing to sleep, dangerous wildlife. But in addition to all that, you do have to worry about the weather. And it's still going. So it's very easy to get stuck in a place. I've had a lot of situations where I got caught in a blizzard in a really, really bad spot. The blizzard's going to slow down your movement speed while you're moving through it. It's going to sap your temperature extremely quickly, limit your visibility. Just every single bad thing at once is pretty much what it's going to do to you. Sleep as much as we can to get through this blizzard, but we're fully rested, so past this point, anything that we do is just wasting time. You can't start a fire in a blizzard. You can if you find somewhere that's out of the wind, but the best thing I can think of, this is going to drain our temperature all the way down. We can use this opportunity, or try to make an opportunity of it, right? You can also see that because of it, it's going to get our clothes wet, makes us more susceptible to the cold while our clothes are wet. Okay, that's nice to find that we have an extra book in here. We do have a banged up can of dog food. We'll definitely have to take that. I'm trying to see, is there anything in here that I'd want to break down? Yeah, we'll go ahead and break down this crate real quick. I'm really surprised that we still haven't found a sewing kit. I would love to find one of those. We could, you know, fill out a couple of slots with some actually half-decent clothing items. I'm trying to think. I don't want to get food poisoning right now because we won't be able to make a tea to get rid of it. Yeah, there's really not a lot that we can do right now. Best thing that I can think of, we will need to eat at least another one of these cattails. Have another sip of water. Might as well just finish it off. We can pastime for an hour. And hopefully that'll give us enough to sleep for a bit as well, to actually get some of our temp back. I think that was a bird outside, so I think the blizzard's gone. Yes, okay, thank goodness. So unfortunately we are heading into this journey already with half temp. Definitely going to need to pick up some sticks. We've got 7 rocks, so we're still doing fine in that department. I'm so curious, what are those out on the lake? We'll continue to, travel on the land. Once we get closer to that over there, we'll go and check it out. I know we're going to need to be careful of wolves out on this ice, but I don't actually see any of them. You've got another car right here. Will this one's trunk be open? No, it's not. Cotton scarf is a very nice find. So, I'm going to replace... It's frozen, so right now you can see it's giving us no temperature benefit. We will need to make a fire and thaw it out.
This stuff will come in handy.
Oh, that's exactly what I was asking for. Always check the visors. It's also a good way to mark whether or not you've searched a car. 6 shots of film. You can take pictures in the game. I've never really messed with that, but it is something you can do. That cotton scarf will be really nice, and we can also start repairing some of our gear since we have a sewing kit. Take a couple more of these sticks with us. We're really close to that. We could just go for it, but it seems like there's a couple that are actually close. They're not just rocks, are they? They've got holes in them. There's some type of structure. This is some other type of bridge. Stones. Like I said, I always like to check around any places of interest. The game typically likes to hide things. Not so far. Checking under the bridge hasn't yielded us anything yet.
My fingers feel numb.
Yep, we're getting cold. We are walking into a headwind, which is slowing us down right now. Might be a good time to go ahead. Put a fire down on this rock. Boil some water. We'll just go ahead and start one without doing the trick. Now, since we're done with this book, we can go ahead and start a fire with it. Let's use one of our wood matches. Books are really good for starting fires. They give a little bit more time on a fire than a stick, but a much higher, chance to ignite. So, always recommend starting your fires with books and then sustaining them with sticks. So, throw in one of our pieces of reclaimed wood. We know we need to get this fire pretty hot. And let's also... Where's that piece of clothing? This scarf. There we are. Set that out next to the fire. it should thaw quicker. Not entirely sure if it matters if you drop it on the ground or not, but it's what you would actually do in a survival situation, so. Then let's go ahead and take this opportunity to make ourselves a tea. I would also like to, if we can, are we able to, we're going to risk it real quick. No, we are not able to heat up a can of dog food like we are some other things, so. Boil one more thing of water. We've got the tea going right here, so I'm going to go ahead and eat this. We did get ourselves another recycled can, so we'll just leave one of these behind. I don't ever want to take more than 2. Recycled cans are decently heavy. We'll leave that on there just for now. We can go ahead and antibiotic-like behavior. How much time do we have left on this fire? Okay, we're just going to go ahead and okay, so that scarf is no longer frozen, but it is still very wet. Which I think means we still can't quite wear it. Yeah, still should not wear it. Take a couple more sticks with us to replace what we just used in that fire. Now we are getting a little bit closer to one of those points of interest that I was interested in. It says stop signs. This is some type of detour for a road right here. Let's see if we can tuck ourselves. Perfect. Find a spot out of the wind, and let's do a quick survey. We're coming up on a destroyed house and a trailer. Oh, they're literally right there. Not seeing anything else in this direction, though. Curious, though, what this road might lead to. Once again, we know that this trailer is not going to have something that we can cook in. No inside stoves. None of the ones that we visited yet have. We're at the log sort. Okay. We're getting hungry. We never were able to find any food yet, but I bet the cabin will have something for us to eat. Not the cabin, sorry, the trailer is what I called it. And we've got something right up there that we can check as well. Ah. So that's all these are, like markers. Not anything of actual use to us, I don't believe. Still, I think we'll probably check one out in the morning. What do you guys think of the video durations? I know the first one was quite a bit long, which I think is okay for a first episode, especially because we spawned into a half day. this is also looking like it might be a bit longer of one because we are getting a wrap up on this day, but we're only 15 minutes into the video. So let's see. We got some cloth, plastic container, just has cloth in it. A grape soda, okay, that's a nice find. Got ourselves another flare. See the accelerant right there, nothing in that container. Nothing else on these shelves, it appears. Anyways, I want to try to keep the videos between, like, around a 30-minute to a 40-minute video. We'll see. I think we might go ahead and give this one a try. Blizzard definitely cut the video short, but we have made it through here pretty successfully. Unfortunately, we can't craft... Well, I guess I was going to say we can't really craft anything because we don't have that workbench, but the rabbit clothes, I think you can make like a hat and mittens out of the rabbit pelts. I definitely want to do that, but those aren't done curing yet anyways.
That'll come in handy.
Yeah, we got another hatchet. Let's stash that right here in this trailer. Once again, we will take the good one with us, leave the lower quality one behind, just in case we never come back for it, right? We found plenty of hatchets out here. It's really funny, the very first time that I played the Long Dark, the hatchet was one of the last tools that I found. Whereas now we've found 3 hatchets and nothing else yet, so... Let's travel up to this house. Where did I see it? Was it a bit further along up here? We weren't able to find any food in that trailer. Yep, there it is. This may not be a house, it's just a shed. What on earth is this? Leave coastal highway. This goes into some type of mine. Mines are good though. Now, unfortunately, we will need fire to go through them, but I think we might get to show you a cool little trick in here. What makes a mine so good. Oh, wow. Another hatchet.
Excellent.
Some scrap metal. Parka. That's very warm. A flashlight. Can only use those during an aurora. Chocolate bar. Okay. Decent stuff so far. Is this a mine? What is this? Yeah, we cannot climb up that ladder. Don't really want to take the scrap metal with us. And I'm not trying to leave Coastal Highway, I just want to check this place out. First of all, as you can see, mines are very warm. They're a great place to warm up. There's something around here that we can interact with. What? I can't tell. Ketchup chips. There we go, coal. That's one of the things I was looking for here. We can interact with those crates. A little bit more coal. Oh, it will not allow us to start a campfire indoors. Okay. Duly noted. Okay. I did not... Oh wait, okay. It's still going to let me light off of it. Perfect. So unfortunately it does consider this to be indoors, so we're not able to create a fire in here, which is a bit of a bummer. I would have loved to, you know, boil up some water, make torches, look for more coal. But we will journey through here just a bit. Okay, there's another piece of coal for us. Another flashlight, really.
What have we here?
Not interested in flashlights, but wants to give it to us. Guess we will. This is interesting. Said leaving Coastal Highway, but it really didn't leave. It doesn't seem to lead anywhere. One more time before this torch runs out, we will try to see what was over here. Okay. Are we able to move? No, doesn't count this as something that we can customize. So what does it want me to do here? Maybe there's something on the other side of this fence. No. I'm not seeing it. If you guys saw it, let me know what I missed and if it's worth coming back for, but I'm not seeing it. The torch is just about to run out. We got a little bit of coal, found some salt. And we got everything in here, so unless there's something right next to the entrance that we missed. That's just the...
I could use a drink.
Yeah, here we go. Leave the mine. Oh, this is a nice find. Some rose hips. We drank our only rose hip tea, so it'd be nice to have another one of these in the pocket. Rose hips, so you know, we know that we heal HP by sleeping, but rose hips will restore HP a little bit as well whenever you drink them, so. We're doing decent on temperature, so. I say let's go back over here, since there is a bed. Trying to see, did we... I'm gonna explore up here just a bit tomorrow. I want to get up there just to get a survey off. Fill in that little gap on the map so that it doesn't bother me so much. But what I would like to do is just get a little fire started. We need to boil some water. Thankfully that collapsed mine, or whatever it is, did have a little bit of food for us, so we're not starving again. We're not starving yet. So let's go ahead, get this fire started. Use one of our wood matches.
Come on. Come on. Turned out pretty well.
We will add a little bit of fuel. We're going to add 1 coal. You can see coal is a really, really good fuel source. And then let's get some water. Each one of those cans will make half a liter for us. I'm just curious, I just want to venture out a little bit this way. We're gonna fall through the ice. Normally it'll give you a cracking noise in the indicator on the screen before you're gonna fall in, so I guess this must be pretty sturdy ice if they're stacking giant logs on top of it, right? Yeah, I mean there's literally nothing to these. A wolf. A couple of fishing huts. Let's drink a little bit of water real quick. And I just want to check out this
All I can
cabin.
think about is food.
No way to tell what's going to be in it if we never check, so I'm thinking let's go ahead and check.
The sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Newsprint. Take the charcoal. Take the cedar firewood. Anything in this cupboard.
I'll be hungry later.
Don't love the tins of sardines. I think they have a really high chance of making you sick. Some extra matches. Overall, this wasn't worth checking out, but oh well. Let's go ahead and survey
Can't
from right
feel my
here.
feet.
Yep, just a fishing hole. Now we're getting pretty cold. Now we're kind of in a log maze. Yep, afflicted with a hypothermia
So
risk.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
I don't think our fire is burned out quite yet. I'd like to boil up a little bit more water. Yep, it's still going. So we can boil up a little bit more water before we go to bed. We've still, you know, because we slept so much halfway through the day, we've got plenty of restfulness. So if we can just stay warm by the fire, I'd like to continue making use of it. Yep, and water. Water. Oh yeah, we're really warming up next to this fire. Fires get extremely hot when you put coal in them. Don't know what we're gonna use this for. Got a pretty good smattering of items here. So let's go ahead and drop this reishi tea on the ground just to let it warm us up. I think that's always a good practice. And yep, let's go ahead and eat our tin of sardines. Risking food poisoning, but nonetheless, let's do it. Drink the grape soda. We can I'm gonna say eat the ketchup chips. Guess we'll need to eat the chocolate bar as well. It's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we can see at this point the cotton scarf is an upgrade over the baseball hat. Don't think that should be any surprise to anyone. Just looking, trying to think. We still got plenty of matches. We've got 31 plus 32. So that's 63 matches. We've got a little bit of coal, some cedar firewood. Cedar firewood is also a really good fire starter, similar to books. I guess we will just... I guess we could just do this real quick. Because we are running a little low on torches. So let's salvage these. And then we will add a little bit of fuel to the fire. Perfect. A lot of these are low quality torches, but that's a good one. Let's add one more stick. We will take our water with us and take one more torch. Now we are overweight, which is an entirely different problem to have. When you're overweight, it's not really that your character gets slower. Oh, actually. It is too dark. So I'm going to light this torch from the embers. Ah, very nice. Much cozier. So it's random how much the durability of the torch is every time that you pick it up. 12.36 kilograms. Definitely want to drop this. Everything else can stay. We're using up one of these torches now. Got a little bit of extra weight in water than we need at the moment. And now, next time that we get snowed in, we've got plenty of to do, since we need to do some crafting. Check out anything else for us to do real quick. We did pick our reishi tea back up, thank goodness. Got a little bit of crafting to do here. Creating prepared rose hips and reishis so we can keep making those nice teas. Other than that, let's just do one more quick survey. Make sure we've missed none of the loot in here. Because tomorrow we will be hitting the road, exploring the rest of the lake. Okay. Well, despite what I thought that this would be a short episode, it's actually turning out to be one of our longer ones. So let's go ahead, lay down, and call it a night. Guys, I want to thank you so much for continuing with this series. I hope that y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all's day. Take care, and peace.